I have so much to say about these amazing treats. They are healthy, clean, and my absolute go-to pretty much anytime and every time, all the time. I mean, I definitely go through waves of eating them, but they are totally guilt-free. There's no sugar, there's no gluten. They're good for your digestive system. They're good in so many ways. There's so many nutrients and vitamins and minerals in them. So they're safe for the kids to eat. They're safe to eat in the morning, the afternoon, the evening. So let's get into it. Basically, what you want to do is you want to start with about 2 cups of raw sunflower seeds and raw pumpkin seeds. You're going to grind those in a food processor down to a powder. And then you're going to add probably about 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. I don't measure hardly anything ever. I do everything just from, I guess from experience and knowing like, you know, what it would taste like if I add this amount or that amount. So you can kind of play around with it, but I'll say add cocoa powder to taste. And then a good big pinch of Celtic salt. We also add food grade diatomaceous earth. So once you get that all mixed up really, really good, then you're gonna add your wet ingredient, and that's gonna be honey. And we're gonna call this the glue. I like to use raw honey. So you're gonna add honey just a little bit at a time, and you're gonna keep just working that into that into that powder mixture until it can form a ball. So just keep squeezing it. And then again, like you want the consistency of this to be like if you're playing with Play-Doh as a kid. So just think back to what that would feel like. It's not gonna be too wet and sticky, and it's also not gonna be too dry and crack apart. So you want to add just enough honey to get it to that texture. And this is also why I really like using the food grade diatomaceous earth, because it has a little bit of a drying effect, and so it's just going to help with the structure of it. It's going to help hold it together, and it's also going to take that stickiness away. And then once you get that ball formed, then you could use a cookie scoop to portion them out. And then during this part of the process, I sometimes will put a little coconut oil just on my fingers or on my hands just to help to form them, just so that it's not like sticking to the cookie scoop too. And that's it. It's super easy. They don't have to be stored in the refrigerator. They can be left out, but they are really good cold too. And I hope that you enjoy them. Let me know if you have any questions. So I did forget to talk about the peppermint oil. So I did add 5 drops of doTERRA peppermint oil to the part where I added the honey. You can also add it at the end. It's not that big of a deal. You'll just want to like really work that dough together if you add it at the end, so that those essential oils can work all through it. And you know, I was just gonna say, like, make sure that you are using an internal safe oil if you don't have doTERRA. And if you do want to order one from doTERRA, you can comment and I'll send you my link. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys get to try this. It's incredible.